Hey guys, let's take a trip down memory lane and talk about Cardcaptor Sakura. We're finally with Clear Card Hand anime with us, and I'm very happy after watching the first episode because everything was there. This first episode was so good. I can't even believe it. I mean, I feel like a teenager again. I know most people will say, "Oh my god, I feel like a child again," but when Sakura was airing, I can consider myself kind of a teenager already. I was like 13, 14. So first thing I want to say is that when I watched Cardcaptor Sakura, I watched it here in Brazil, so I watched it dubbed in Portuguese. So for me, the voices are new. The voices are new. I know none of the voices, so I had a little shocking reaction when I saw the voices for the first time because I don't know the Japanese voices. They're all new for me. So this was something new when I was watching it for the first time. But the opening is amazing. It's such a beautiful song, just like the ending. I love the images. I love the images in the opening. We have all the characters. We have Sakura in all of her glory, of her card captor glory. I mean, she's all wearing a very nice costume. And it's nice that the details of glass or shattered glass are all in her body. And it seems to be a theme of this season. Seems to be a theme of this story, right? And the ending was very cute. I loved all the cute moments we've had with lots of those lovable characters. And anyway, let's talk about the episode itself. First, let me just say I am a little confused. I thought that this was going to follow the manga, but then we saw Sakura was remembering one of the scenes of the anime that didn't happen in the manga, right? That the part in which she said goodbye to Xiaoran. And I don't know, I felt a little confused because I don't know anymore. I mean, we even had an OVA to change things up. We have the bears. I don't know. But anyway, I think that it doesn't really disrupt the whole experience, right? It really doesn't change anything. So first of all, we meet our dear, lovable Sakura. And I think that she's such a likable character. You know, there's no way just for someone to say, like, I don't like Sakura. You know, she's just so lovable and she is just like this perfect character all around, and I don't know, I just really like her, and it's nice to follow her around and seeing her little adventures here and there. And we met Kero again. Is Kero his name in the original? Because it's his name. I know he's called Kerberos, but Kero is his name here in Brazil. I think it's his name in the original as well. And both she going to school together with her friend Tomoyo. It was really nice seeing the characters back again. We saw Chiharu, is that her name? I don't remember anymore. Yamazaki and Naoko are in the other class, and we also have Hika. Hika's not studying with them anymore. She's in another school, and people on the internet found something very interesting. Her costume is the same school uniform than the one of Fu from Magic Knight Earth. Their costumes are the same. So they're probably attending the same school. I love all the crossovers Clamp has. People have to be very perceptive to see that. I would never even bother to check something like that. I would never. And it's interesting because Terada Sensei is not here anymore. He's nowhere to be seen. He's probably in jail, right? And so I think that the way things happened in this episode, we met all of the characters again. We saw Yamazaki telling his lies again, so we could remember everything we felt when we first watched Sakura. We had Sakura fighting with Toya, her brother. We had lots of those little moments here and there, and we could really, at least I could really have this nostalgic power coming back. But it's interesting because the story is moving forward. So I think that this anime is a great example of something that really goes back and, uses everything concerning nostalgia to their power and to their advantage. But at the same time, it moves the story forward. Because the story is not stopped in time. It was not a first episode only remembering things and recapturing things of what happened in the first season. No, we had lots of new stuff. And we had the amazing, touching moment of Sakura meeting Xiaoran again, and they both met. And I was very happy when I saw them together, when I saw Sakura hugging him and telling him, like, oh my god, so now we can talk, like, in presence, we can be together in presence, not only with phone calls and letters. It's such a cute thing. I really feel that, you know, it's so nice when you have someone important to you, close to you. It's even better. I mean, it's great that we have technology. It's great that we can communicate with friends all over the world. But when you have that person close to you, it feels even more special. And I was very happy for her, but we had Tomoyo creeping out that scene. And let me just say something. Tomoyo was my favorite character when I saw it when I was a teenager. But now I was so angered. I mean, let them have their moment. Let them be together for a while. Let them meet again. And then she was there creeping out. I don't know. The perception changes, right? When I was a child, when I was a teenager, I didn't really notice those kinds of things. But perception really changes things, you know? I really see Tomoyo. I really see Tomoyo as a different character now. And she is someone who, I mean, she must be really annoying. Must be really annoying having her around like that. But I still love the way she cares about Sakura and the way that she thinks about her, because we have this clear card theme, right? All of Sakura's cards are gone. Now they're all clear. They're all transparent. And we don't really know why it's happening, and we don't really know anything. And it even seems that she has a new power, she has a new key, she has a new wand, but we have no idea what's really going on. And it's nice because no one knows what's really going on. We had a very nice moment with Yue. Yue was there in all of his glory, transforming Yukito transforming into Yue, and I really liked that. And it's nice because I didn't even remember they were like separate entities. Yue being a separate entity from Yukito. Yukito doesn't remember what happens when he is in his Yue form, but he's very perceptive. I love Yukito. He's also one of my favorite characters. His voice also weirded me out a little bit, but I really love how he sounds, and I really feel that he is someone who is very, his voice really matches him. So his Japanese voice really matches who he is, his calm personality, his intelligence. I really like that. And well, and it was interesting when Sakura discovered at that moment that she doesn't have her cards anymore, and then she can't really fight if she needs to. And when she brings that up to her friends, Tomoyo and Shauna, both of them, Tomoyo uses one of her own things to help Sakura, you know, because Sakura was so worried about everything, and Tomoyo just brought up the costumes, that she wants to see Sakura wearing her costumes, and she was like freaking out about that, like she always does. But in reality, her reason for that was to make Sakura feel more at ease and not really bothered that much by the fact that her cards are all transparent now, and also to show a little support. Like I'm here with you in her own way, in her own crazy way. I'm here with you. I'm together with you. I'm going to be by your side, even if it's just by making costumes. So it's a really nice thing, you know. It's a part of Tomoyo's character that when I saw for the first time, I didn't really notice. You know, I didn't really see that in her character, but now I can see it, and it's really nice for her to use her support that way. And another thing that was very funny was when Xiaodan was in his classroom, and he was believing in all of Yamazaki's lies, and Naoko was just there supporting all of it. And I didn't remember that, but when I saw it, I remembered that Shodan was really innocent when it comes to everything that Yamazaki says. And that was also a great callback to the original series. And so I'm a little worried about what's going to happen. I read the manga, I read like 2 or 3 chapters, but I don't remember what I read anymore. So I am still a little confused as to what's really going on with Sakura's cards. Now that the anime is airing, I'm not gonna read the manga anymore. I hope that it gets released here in Brazil like some years later, because it's going to be a nice thing for the collection. And I think that the story is very it really picks our interest, because we followed all the journey of the cloak cards and then the Sakura cards, and now we're gonna have to follow the journey of the clear cards. What are those clear cards? Who is that person appearing in Sakura's dreams? I have no idea, and it's very interesting to try to connect the dots and to see all those characters in action again. We're gonna meet new characters. We're gonna meet Sakura is going to meet new powers, and she's gonna have new powers, and it's a very interesting thing. And I don't know, I'm very curious to see everything. And in episode 2, we're gonna have Sakura using her costumes, because that is something I love about Cardcaptor Sakura. All of the amazing costumes Tomoyo does. It's really nice. So yeah, first episode, an amazing experience, an amazing callback to the original one. Nostalgia kicked in really strong, but at the same time it brought something new. It feels very fresh, and it feels very current. It doesn't feel dated. It feels very current. So I really liked it. So this first episode, great experience. I'm very curious. I'm very intrigued by this story, so I really want to continue watching it. I hope you guys stick with me throughout all my vlogs. I'm probably gonna vlog it all weeks, all episodes, because this is something really, really nice for us Magical Girl fans and Sakura fans as well. So I'm very excited to continue watching. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.